Hello students, I hope you will be okay. In before sessions we speak about the searching a proper topic for research. As we told and we speak about this, we speak about this point that we want to select a research topic and change it to a proper problem statement. But one of more important techniques that help us in searching is searching technique. We must know about searching techniques. Many students and many people maybe work with some search engines like Google, but maybe they don't know about the facilities that Google has. We must know about these techniques, these facilities, and some research or search facilities that Google or any other search engines has. Now in this session and this course, we want to speak about the facilities that Google have and know about the searching techniques in Google. Okay, we start with a brief introduction. Searching information in the internet is time consuming and frustrating for those lacking the required skills. Many students love and rely on Google search engine, but few of them know how to use full search capabilities. Now we want to speak about the Google capabilities. Okay, at first we want to introduce you some search engines. Google is one of the most famous search engines. We have another search engines like AltaVista, All the Web, Ask.com, Yahoo and Bing. And Bing is more famous than the others. After the Google, Bing is better, and Yahoo for general things. AltaVista, All the Web, Ask, and other things. Mama is some alternative search engines, but they are not as sufficient or efficient as Google. Okay, and we want to start for the search, basic search technique. At first, you must analyze your topic because you want to write a phrase in Google toolbar. You must analyze your topic. You must know that which words must be written in the phrase. Then you find the headings, the keywords, the terms that must be written in the Google toolbar. Okay, this is in your mind. You must think about it. You must know about your problem and you must know what you want to do. It is very important. Okay, in making the subject or headings, the terms, the query, try to think of some techniques or some helpful techniques to help you to find proper terms, proper keywords, proper synonyms of your research topic and write in the Google toolbar some synonyms. It is very important. Maybe you have some search topic, but if you know some synonyms, you can expand your domain of search. Variant spellings, it is very important. Maybe you have some other spellings or maybe you have some other synonyms or some other words that they are equivalent or equal to your exact work. You can use from them. Plural and singular, yes, other things. Broader and narrower. Broader, it means widen of your domain of search. Narrower, it means narrow your domain of search. Homonyms and acronyms. Um, you must know the exact meaning of your research work and the opposite of your research work. If you know them, you can use other or many different keywords to search your Google to search in the Google. Okay. Then this first step only, some thinking about your research work, thinking about your research problem, thinking about your research idea, and list. I promise you to write in a paper to list the keywords, the terms that you want to search in Google. Some expressions, some sentences, and play with them. Change the words in different formats, in different parts, and try them in Google. Test that which results are more match in your Google research, in your Google search. For example, the first, the second, the 10th result, the 10th result, the top 10 results of your Google search, which of them are more match with your idea? And then continue with that phrases. Okay. The second step is some basic facts in Google search. For example, one person maybe ask me that I have written, for example, case, like this example, case, and ASE are in bigger format. Is it important in Google search? No, it is not important. We must know some basic facts about Google. What are the basic facts? For example, the first one, search is always case insensitive. It is very important. If you write, for example, optimization, if you write O in big format or in small format, big O or small o, it is not important. Case, C is big or small, it is not important. Then search is always case insensitive. Search operators are case sensitive. It is important, another important. We will discuss about search operators, for example, or, and, file type, and etc. Now we must know only this Google search operators are case sensitive. It is very important. If we want to use them, for example, or, and, not, we must use them in big format. Generally, all the words you put in the query will be used. Okay. All the words you put in your query, in your Google toolbar, will be used. For example, an optimization. Optimization will be used. Optimization techniques will be used. But some commonly used words that are commonly used, like the, which, when, for, of, and etc. These words will be ignored. These are called stop words. Okay, for example, maybe you write like this: a new optimization technique. Okay, A will be omitted. Maybe new used. New optimization technique. New optimization technique will be used. A search engine is not a human. It is a program that matches the words you give to pages on the web. It is very important. Maybe you have some meaning in your mind, and if the words can't state your mind, the Google or the search engine can't help you. Then you must change your mind into words, into proper words. It is very important. Changing your mind into proper words. Okay. The other step in the Google is tips for better search. Some tips, some promises that help you to have a better search in Google. Describe what you need with as few terms as possible, because if you have long terms, the results will be different from your mind, because it must search all the phrases, all the terms in literature, and maybe some others won't be related with each other. Only find some phrases in some literature that are not related to you. For example, new optimization technique. New is not important. We know that any paper in new and recent days maybe contain some new techniques. New and good and sufficient optimization technique. It is not good. If the Google terms will be new and will be few, your research or your search techniques will be efficient. The broader the terms, the greater are the chances of getting both information relevant and irrelevant. Okay. Narrower terms usually give fewer results but most relevant. These two terms describe the meaning of as few terms as possible. If you use from few terms, maybe you have fewer results but most relevant to your search and your mind. But if you use from broader terms, you have greater results, but you have too much irrelevant results and some relevant results. And this refining the results in Google search will be time consuming. You lose time because you must see the result, check it, maybe read some parts of it and refine it. It is not relevant, then I will omit it. It will be time consuming and you lose the time, you lose your time. Okay, then it is better for you to use from few terms, from as few terms as possible. Okay, up to now we introduce you 3 points or 3 steps or 3 considerations of searching in Google. The next one is Google operators that I spoke to you, that I will introduce you. And it is important. We have some slides about Google operator.